first down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. McKee, and he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. McKee, and he's got some space here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On first down, McKee, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Another run with Sanders, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
19 right. 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders, and they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Hurts to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. He had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
19 sight, 19 sight.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Sanders will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's third and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Second down, here's Willis. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. On third down, it's Willis. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Trying for it on fourth down. Here's Willis. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. John Ross from 13 yards out. And the Eagles will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. 21-0 our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. McKee. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. On the shuffle pass, and it's complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now it's 3rd and 3. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly...
Touchdown, Chargers! From 8 yards out. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Fire, 17. 19 right.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going deep here for Watkins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
Now, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Packer 11, Packer 11. That's all 80. Sandy Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hey, hey, check that. Buffalo 18.
Hurts. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Track 60. Seven Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hurt. 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
On first down, Hurts. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Play action. Willis. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Third down, it's Willis. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Willis on 4th down. Looking there for picks, but intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Well, this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
19 tight, 19 tight. Back to 50, back to 50. Cut up. 70, look. Buffalo 18. Third. Right there, Dragon 60. 65.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start.
Okay, ready?
This third down just got even more difficult. Third down and 15 after the false start.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Left wing 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Big Lion.
Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick by Elliott is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that flag accepted. So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone.
Check pass, check pass.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Now back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Willis looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Willis will look to throw it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on third downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this first and goal.
We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. From the 17, Willis. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 45 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Able to avoid him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Willis on 1st and 10. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Up the middle with Eckler. And some room to maneuver. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Willis looking to throw on 1st down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Hurts throw caught here by Metcalf. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, he had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking to throw. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
19 Lions. Hey, check that, street.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Chargers are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Play fake. Here's Willis. He's going to float this one deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here they come, second and 10 now from the 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you get deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level of what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. McKee, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, McKee. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Here's Willis, 3rd and long.
He wants it all for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA.
Kyle Pitts,
35 yards.
and the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now down to 20. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Second down. Here's Hurts.
And now here's another interception. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Charger TD.
Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick-6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
51 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well. because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second and a yard. Hurts. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Check pass, check pass.
On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. On second and 12, Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Hurts. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now a carry for Sanders. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Okay, ready?
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going.
And we're at the time of this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. And the tight end goes in motion left.
On 3rd down, it's Willis.
And he slides and covers up at the end. This is going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Here we go, set.
Willis, 4th down, has to have it.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. McKee. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Now Willis on 3rd down. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Kyle Pitts,
his 2nd touchdown this Super Bowl.
And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
71 yards on the ground now for Sanders. He's got a first down.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You taking charge.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hurts.
Got him in. It's Brown.
Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
Throwing is Hurts.
It's caught by Sanders. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Sanders. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. They'll run on first down. McKee. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On 2nd down, McKee. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Here's Willis.
Rolling to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Willis to throw.
Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
Now Willis.
And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute.
And now we've got a tie game after that touchdown. And you and I both know what that means. Extra point. In this situation, this little time left takes on some extra emphasis, doesn't it?
It does indeed. Now inside the final minute, can they get it and hold on? Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And the Bolts have done it. The Los Angeles Chargers are the Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality